Caleb Plant has to stay in the pocket and battle with him. He's going to have to stand there and punch with him eventually to win this title.
Tail of the tape is Plant, who sees himself as a stylish boxer. He focuses on visualization, and he says he's seen this movie 100 times in his head, and it's him taking the title away from Jose Uzcategui. There you go. All right, we'll call him Jose the rest of the way.
Jose.
Caleb Plant, who comes in with an impressive 17-0 record. In the ring, here is Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Microsoft Theater here in Los Angeles, California, Premier Boxing Champions now features the main event of the evening. 12 rounds for the IBF Super Middleweight Championship of the world. Sanctioned by the IBF. Your 3 judges scoring this contest at ringside will be Max DeLuca, Dr. Lou Moretz, and Zachary Young. And your referee in charge when the bell sounds, the third man inside the squared circle is Jerry Condu.
I'm Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
Has some of the quickest hands you'll see.
There is no plan B.
I think he's ready for that title shot.
Tonight is my night. This is my moment.
There's a right hand from Plant.
The moment I become a champion.
He's got all the tools to be a great champion.
I'm taking that belt.
Introducing first, the challenger. He comes in wearing the black trim with the gold, weighing in officially at 166 pounds. He enters tonight's bout undefeated, 17 wins, 10 of those coming by way of knockouts. Fighting and representing Nashville, Tennessee. Ranked number 1 by the IBF. Tonight, he goes after a world title for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
I'm the champion,
Jose
Uzcategui.
Powerful performance from Uzcategui.
Tonight, everyone will remember Bolivita. This belt is mine.
And his opponent fighting out of the blue corner. He comes in wearing the blue and the green, weighing in officially at a ready 165 pounds. His record impressive, 28 wins, 23 of those coming by way of knockout against 2 blemishes. Originally from Venezuela, now fighting out of Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. He is the reigning and defending IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world. Tonight, making the first defense of his crown. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando the champion, el campeón, Jose Bolivita Uzcategui. And your referee in charge here to give instructions is Jerry Condu.
Chief second in boxing, mouthpiece in. Chief second.
Jose, nicknamed Bolivita, and the background on that, when he was a kid, his father, the currency in Venezuela, his home country, would offer him some
Gentlemen, you were given your
cash
instructions
to go fight people, and he turned it into a career, and a intense stare from the challenger Caleb Plant. Coming off his longest inactive period of his career. Remember, he broke his left hand, suffered in training for the original match against Jose, or Bolivita as we'll call him. So Plant said he's healed, he's healthy, he's ready to go. We'll be working under the unified rules. Scheduled for 12, and a championship is on the line. Let's check in with Heidi Androl.
Thank you very much, Chris. I was backstage watching these two just before they made their ring walk, and Caleb Plant was pounding the bags as opposed to Uzcategui, who was very calm and loose. So not sure exactly what that means. Ray, Anthony, what are your thoughts?
Well, that shows that Jose is, look, he's controlled. You could see it. He's determined and controlled. Caleb Plant, he's all wired up, man. This is a shot. I get that. So he's got to keep his emotions in control and just box his, fight his fight. But I like Jose. I like his demeanor. I like it.
Little jab, little left from Plant. Stalks with the right, pawing with the left. Well defensed is Bolavita, the champ. In the blue gloves, trunks with the green trim. And he's got Caleb into the corner in a response from Plant.
Well, that's what Caleb Plant's gonna have to do to win this fight. Anthony, you know what I'm saying. You gotta come there. You gotta fight the guy eventually. You're gonna have to, move him, fight your fight, but you're gonna have to stand there and throw punches with him. And eventually, you're gonna have to fight.
That's what he's doing right now. He's not even running. He's standing there and fighting the guy.
Now Plant. Jose said about Plant, I don't respect Caleb Plant. He talks too much. I will punish him, beat him up, and then knock him out. But he may leave himself open too much with those big swings for a knockout.
Definitely. If you're looking for the knockout and the guy knows that, he can sit back and wait on you to make that mistake and catch you.
A couple of jabs that didn't connect from Jose.
Good body shot. Good body work by Caleb Plant.
Yeah, there's some delivered punches to the body by Plant.
Look, right, this is not a big ring. And right now, they're close to each other, and Jose is not letting his jab go. He's creating a distance for himself. And he's letting Caleb Plant get too close to land them shots.
And how about the styles here? As you see, Jose's more defensive to start here. Plant.
And I thought it would be vice versa. I thought Caleb Plant would be more defensive than Uzcategui coming forward and getting him.
Plant looks like he's measuring here.
Yeah, he's not throwing that jab out. He's sticking his palm with it. You gotta stick it out there. Let him know it's there. But this could be part of his plan too, just to walk him down. Just to walk him down. Keep him moving. Yeah, there it is. He stabbed out.
Another clinch and an inside body shot and a warning from our referee to Plant.
I think if the ref wants to get in, he got to get in there and break him up and not just say break.
It's out of 15 seconds in the opening round of this title fight live from Los Angeles.
10 seconds, top of the bell.
And a little bit of a flurry that misses. Where's the bell? There it is. And a stitch for champ, Jose Uzcategui, nicknamed Bolavita, just said that was good, right? To his corner. Okay. Maybe not, because Caleb Plant had that flurry against the ropes, may have had the slight edge in the opening round, and you need that if you want to take the title away.
Now, Uzcategui just threw a nice right hand, and he clipped him with it, but he was going to move it away, so he rode with the punch a little bit. Plant rode with the punch. But I'm telling you, he's shortening the distance.
Jose is missing a lot, and the challenger Plant in the dark trunks. Plant's last 4 fights have averaged 10+ rounds.
This is the problem.
Down.
Oh! Good shot. Little off balance too, though.
There wasn't off
but it was a
balance.
shot. It was a knockdown.
Perfect timing on the part of Plant. So it's only the 3rd time that he has ever gone down on the canvas. Plant aggressive here after measuring. Now he's delivering. Still in the defensive mode is Bolavita.
Jose's got to let his hands go, especially now. He's got to get some type of control back in this fight.
Yeah, where he has gone after it, right? He hasn't connected much.
That's the thing. He's not throwing as many punches as he fought even his last fight. He's sitting there waiting for the knockout, and you can't do that, especially with a boxer like Plant.
Yeah, we're seeing the boxer versus the puncher. There's a chance. There, got something.
Sneaky right hand over the top.
Got to the head of Plant, but Plant shaking his head.
Which means he got hurt.
He doesn't want to show his opponent that he is bruised at all, even if it's just his ego.
I like the movement. I like him Plant. I like his fight plan right now. He's doing good. But it's a big guy. It's a small ring, so he's gonna have to fight him. But I like what I see so far.
You like his plan more than Jose?
Yes. Uzcategui's got to let his hands go, man. And right now he's getting close. He's got the longer jab, but he's not using it.
He's looking for that one punch that he think he can land. And there goes the right hand, but he rolled it.
Yeah.
But you got to
took
set
a lot
up
of
the
steam
jab.
off of it.
You know that, Anthony. You got to set it up with the jab.
No.
Ray Mancini, Anthony Terrell with Chris Myers and you ringside. There's a shot as he's got him in the corner. Up against the ropes, Plant's coming out of it. A body shot left, the right didn't connect. Inside 20 seconds of round 2. And a miss on a wide reach by Jose Uzcategui, the champion, who has been on the defensive. A quick back turn. The aggressor has been the challenger, Caleb Plant. Errol Spence is here ringside, upset about the Cowboys' loss to the Rams. And there's David Benavidez, some of the fighters you'll be seeing on Premier Boxing Champions at FS1 and Fox. There's Sean Porter. Heard from him earlier, always entertaining to talk to. And Leo Santa Cruz, an upcoming fight as they are looking on and seeing an aggressive start as we begin round 3 with Plant. You're scoring at home, keeping your own assessment here, thinking that maybe Plant having the edge against the champ.
I like the fact that he's controlling center ring. Caleb Plant is controlling this fight so far. Even though it's early in the fight, he's controlling it, and that's a big advantage mentally.
Even though his
what he's supposed to do for sure.
gloves may be down, but he has protected himself well when Jose has tried for that big knockout punch.
No, one thing about Jose, there it is. When Caleb Plant slides to his right, along those ropes, on the rope, you jump in with a left hook, because he can't get out of the way of it.
We saw the jabs landed, Ray, moments ago, and a 14-to-1 ratio in favor of the challenger Plant.
Yeah, no, he's throwing more punches and he's landing more.
Good move, his Plant will showboat him. Like that ain't nothing, says the kid from rural Tennessee, now in Las Vegas.
I'm going to tell you, at the end of the day, what Jose's going to look at is that he didn't use his jab. He was close up.
He's trying now.
Well, he's throwing that right hand a lot, but he's got to use that left hand. That's the key to this fight.
And see, when they clinch, you get a little, you saw Plant land a few jabs with the left to the head, the side of the head. Jose.
Uzcategui is cut. He cut under his left eye.
And Plant sees it, could work on it. So even with the gloves up and the defensive work, Jose still feeling the effects of the Plant jabs.
Box tonight, box.
He wants him to box, and so do the fans here, and there they go.
Now, if Caleb stays there and wants to go toe-to-toe, it's going to be, that's an advantage to Jose.
And why is that?
Because he's a bigger puncher. He's a bigger puncher. He's a taller guy. You want to keep moving like he was doing earlier in the fight.
There's a good exchange.
Yeah.
And Caleb got the best of that exchange.
And then move out of the way.
Uzcategui didn't hit him with one punch, but probably a body punch.
The blood started to come out of that cut below the eye of the champ, defending his IBF World Super Middleweight title. And behind early. He has not gone the distance much. He's lived by the knockout. Through 3 rounds, and Caleb Plant pushing the champ to the edge with a title on the line here in Los Angeles. Live here in Los Angeles, and our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. He's been a boxing correspondent the last decade, covered hundreds of fights. Marcos, how are you seeing this so far?
All right, Chris. Dream start from Caleb Plant. I really feel that his speed is taking over the fight so far. He's up 3 rounds to none. Really impressive stuff from Plant.
All right, Marcos Villegas unofficially scoring this all in favor, as you see there, of the challenger Caleb Plant, with Ray Mancini and Anthony Durrell. Chris Myers here in the 4th round, live on FS1 from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, and a good exchange. And gentlemen,
and Caleb Plant is cut over his right eye.
So we have both fighters Anthony, you spot that right away. I can tell with your time in the ring and having fought in this weight division.
There it is, bothering who's poking at it.
Yeah, and that's a cut that'll bother you. It's over the right eye, and it's right in the eye sight, so that blood can definitely trickle in there.
It would appear not as severe as the one that Jose has suffered, which they worked on prior to this round.
Good left hook by him.
From Jose.
Good left hook by him. Now he's starting to rough him up a little bit. That's what he's got to do. He's got to rough up Caleb Plant to win the fight.
Goes the chicken!
And he hurt him with that left hook. He hurt him with that left hook. That left hook really hurt him. That wasn't no flash knockdown. It really hurt him. And this is what he needs to do to win this fight.
Plant came out of this with a severe shot, blood dripping down his cheek, but for the second time, and that was not off balance, that was a solid shot to Jose Uzcategui.
But that's something. Jose's got to use that jab to keep the distance, but he's not. He's letting Caleb come in and Caleb's making him pay for it.
Yeah, by looking at him, you'd think that Plant was losing the fight.
And Caleb is still, Uzcategui is still kind of hurt with off that knockdown.
But
he still don't look really there. He's coming for it, but he don't look there.
Now remember, Plant's prediction, as Jose Uzcategui said, hey, I'm going to try to take it the distance. The prediction by the champ was, I'll knock him out in 5 or 6 rounds. Jose said, I'm going to end this. But he's the one who's been down on the canvas.
Well, he's getting boxing lesson right now by Caleb Plant.
He is.
Shifting directions, shifting height, up and down. I mean, look, he's put on a clinic right now.
And this is what I was saying. I was saying he needs to hit on something substantial for him to keep boxing like he, and he just did it.
That was a good right-hand body shot by Caleb Plant. We are live in Los Angeles, and a title fight here. The challenger in the dark trunks has been the dominant force. That's Caleb Plant. From Venezuela, now in Mexico, Jose Uzcategui, with his championship on the line, having to rally from a couple of knockdowns.
That cut was pretty bad.
Right here, boom. Digging downstairs, double on top, boom, right there.
And both of them hit each other. Both of them hit each other, and Caleb's was more effective.
Coming off that rope, but I tell you, because boom, a good body shot. He's got to keep his hands up. I'll tell you, that was a hell of a shot. That was a hell of a shot. But
it started with the body shot. He took his focus to the body and came up to the head.
And they're working on that cut that you pointed out. You saw the blood dripping down that looked worse than the one suffered earlier by the champion. But Jose smiling after he was knocked out. You see now they worked on that cut under his left eye, no longer bleeding.
Right. Yeah, you can smile, but that shot really hurt him.
You know, at this point, I got down by 6 points. And I'm sure Marcos does that. So he better do something.
Plant with the early aggressiveness and clearly ahead of the champ. As we begin round 5, a big swing, a big miss by the champ. And let's check in with the champ's trainer. He's standing by with Heidi Androff.
Thank you very much, Chris. Well, in the fighter meetings, Jose told us that it was going to be the 5th or 6th round that this fight had at. How do you see things so far?
Oh, it's good, man. He's giving us something more to work. We're going to have to adjust. You know, we have to make adjustments. That's what we're going to do. Like I said, it's a 12-round fight.
Well, if it goes that long, quite an exchange. There was a right that landed solidly to the head of Jose Uzcategui.
Yeah, I don't see anything that Jose's doing to give Caleb any problems at this point. Caleb's controlling everything from the pace of the fight. You know, he's hit the more effective punches. Right now, he's got these going his way. And Uzcategui, Jose, he's got to try to cut off the ring and use that jab. If he doesn't use that jab, he's got no shot of winning this fight.
Plant said it was the best camp he has ever had coming into this fight. His sparring, his conditioning, he felt sharp, and he's shown that. Good exchange there. And again, reopening, they addressed that cut of Plant in between rounds. And on On the defensive is Bolavita.
And Anthony said it best before. He said, Jose's waiting for the one punch. You can't do it against a guy like that.
And he's still waiting for it. He's not using his jabs. He's not. From the keys to victory of what I said, he's not doing any of them.
Been behind the whole fight.
Well, we said that Caleb Plant is fighting on not only emotion, adrenaline, motivation, all that stuff. It's a hard man to beat tonight. You got to bring your best to beat him. And so far, Jose hasn't. For me, hasn't.
Talk about athletes in a zone, and Plant showing some hip movement and the jabs. 33 landed by our count by the challenger Plant, and nothing on that effort from Jose.
And Plant is fighting his fight. He has no worries in there. You still have to worry about the power, but he has no worries. You can tell he's fighting his fight, and he's in control right now.
Everything he said he was going to do, he's doing.
This defensive work has been excellent, being able to weave or bob out of the way of any punches thrown by Jose. Plant very focused, and told us, despite a great crowd here, that he zones everything out and only hears his corner and his trainer. Got the clinch to end the round.
The last round was better, but you need more work, please.
Our translator, Felix De Jesus, interpreting the trainer of the current champ, who is clearly behind in this fight, despite opening a cut under the eye of Caleb Plant. Non-stop action. Here we go, round 6. So far, every round has gone to Caleb Plant, the challenger, who comes in undefeated at 17-0. A little more aggressiveness here from Jose, the left, landing to the body of Plant.
Chris, don't be surprised if he gets dropped again, because every time he throws a punch, Anthony, he straightens straight back up. He doesn't roll underneath. He throws a punch and he backs straight up. Blind man can hit you with a punch coming back.
And Caleb's punches are so sharp right now that if you make a mistake, he's going to hit you.
The words of Anthony Durrell, super middleweight himself, whose brother tangled with the champ, Jose Uzcategui. And we end up getting a shot to fight one of these guys. A third fighter, and Ray Boom Boom Mancini, the Hall of Famer, the former champ. Chris Myers and you on FS1 Live. It's Premier Boxing Champions, live from Los Angeles at the Microsoft Theater. And the challenger fighting with passion, with emotion, with focus and purpose. And ahead here in round 6 and throughout this fight.
Anthony, I don't know about you. I'm looking at Jose. He looks he's not sharp at all. He's sluggish, coming forward. Again, I'm going to say it over and over. He hasn't used that jab. But, he looks sluggish coming forward. And Caleb Plant is moving around him and doing what he wants. That's the first jab, and he hit him.
But this is the thing I told you guys. I told him I hope Jose didn't underestimate Caleb Plant.
Well, the nose now, you see blood coming from the nose of the challenger. And that left landed from Jose Uzcategui on the head of the challenger.
And Caleb Plant came back with a hook also. He hit him with his own hook. So both of them landed good punches in that sequence.
The energy that these two fighters have shown.
Jose right now is too hesitant. He's the champion. He's got to start pushing a fight, and he's too hesitant.
Yeah, he almost looks uncomfortable, or like he's not sure what he wants to.
He's scared to get hit with a big punch again like he did before.
Yeah, maybe he has found out what Plant can do, and it has caused him to play a little bit, or to fight a little bit more conservatively and play conservatively and fight off or play off some of the fight moves, the boxing moves of Plant, who's been very good defensively. Entertainment through 6 rounds Is this title going to be taken away? Plant is fighting an outstanding fight so far. He took one there from the champ, but he is still ahead, scheduled for 12. The challenger has been the aggressor, Caleb Plant, despite blood rushing down his face, a cut. He is clearly ahead, has knocked down the champion twice. Live from Los Angeles. Good to have you watching with us.
One thing I noticed, Chris, in the corner, Caleb Plant's taking deep breaths. You know, it could be emotion, you know, get that nervous energy. But Uzcategui is very calm over there. I don't know, you know, being calm is very important in a title fight, any fight. But,
by Plant with a good exchange in the middle of this ring.
And this cannot be good for Plant to stand and go toe-to-toe. Throw your punches and move. Throw your punches and move. Give him angles.
Now, let's just, speaking of course, let's check in with Heidi Andro, who's in the corner.
That's already, you're just saying that you're a very vocal coach. What are you telling him?
I'm trying to get him to slow down just a little bit because it's a tough pace that he's setting for himself. And the champion's got more experience with 12-round fights, so I don't want him to do too much too soon and get caught up in too many exchanges with the champion.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Coach. Chris?
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. That's some interesting insight from his trainer about wanting to slow things down, not expend too much energy. Being aggressive is one thing, exhausting yourself another.
I think he know his pace as a fighter in the ring. I think he knows what he's doing right here and there. He's been 10 rounds before, so 2 more I don't think will determine the fight. But he's fighting an excellent fight right now. He looks like he's in shape, in condition, and just ready to go to full fight.
Well, he's in condition. He is in shape, Anthony. There's no dispute. But I think the pace, that's what we're talking about. I don't know if he's been at this type of pace. He usually, you know, if ever. Because right now he's pushing hard. He's forced to push hard.
Everything.
Well, Plant said it's about, it's not about what Jose does. It's about what I do and what I do well.
But see, again, he's this close and he's not using that left hand. You can't win that fight. If Jose does not stick out the jab, Caleb's gonna walk, do what he just did. 2 or 3 shot combinations and move.
Well, Plant was big on talking about ring generalship. You know, we have our unofficial score here, and those that watch, yeah, you have to land more punches than the other guy, right, to win unless you're knocking him down. But tell me about ring generalship. Is that overrated?
No, I'm a big advocate of ring generalship. Look, the old saying, if one guy, you know, it's like one guy's controlling it's in the ring, he's controlling the pace of the fight. And that's what Caleb Plant is doing since the jump. He's controlling the pace, hitting the other guy more, hitting the other guy more. But if he wasn't in there tonight, I'm not sure we got such an exciting fight.
I just think Uzcategui is still looking for one punch. I think he looks kind of sluggish to me. He's sweating, but not sweating like Caleb Plant. He looks dry. I think he came in a little bit too low in weight, and you're looking at it right now.
Although he looks a little less tired because Plant has been doing much of the attacking here inside of 10 seconds of round 7. 5 rounds to go, if we go that far. Scheduled for 12 with a title on the line. Let's listen in on Caleb Plant's corner of the challenger.
Big deep breath. Now, Caleb, that last angle you tried to take, feet aren't quite there. Like, let's not try to get that dynamic right now. You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, man. I know. Hey, right now the stick is the key, Caleb. All right? Sticking. Hey, right now your combinations are slowing. Your hands are slowing down a little bit, and he might be able to catch you in the middle of them. So we want to get away from the combinations a little bit, go back to that stick, and slow the fight down a little bit more. Okay? You want some more water?
Hey, don't let him get ahead of steam up, but slow it down a little bit this round.
Around him.
Going into 8.
Use more water, so slowing down the combinations. Don't leave yourself open.
But I don't totally agree with that because Jose is putting on the pressure, so you can't really slow down. You got to keep punching like you're doing.
Plus, you're going for the world title. You go after it. You go take it. You go everything the guy gives you. You take it, you know, and try to bury him with it.
And the card, Plant clearly ahead on all 7 rounds.
Body shot by Jose.
Yep, Jose landed that one.
Jose said he wanted to take him into deep waters. If that's his plan, then he better start doing a lot of body work and throwing a lot more punches.
Jose Uzcategui, the trainer for Uzcategui, told him to work the right, go work on the body, use that right to get to the body of Plant. He can't do it if they're in a clinch.
2 steps back.
Caleb got to fight the fight he started out with, man. I know it's later in the fight. He might be a little winded. I get that. Keep fighting your fight, man. Throw punches and move. He's standing too much in front of him without doing anything.
Yeah, can you conserve your energy knowing that you have won these rounds when you still have 4+ to go?
I think you got to keep going because Jose is keep pushing the pressure, and you're going to have to keep punching. And he hurt him again with the left hook. That is his key punch right now, that left hook, because Uzcategui keeps putting his hands down every time after he punches.
The fast pace was actually favoring Plant.
I agree with that.
And if you're in shape like you should be able to go 12. You should be able to burn for 15, burn for 20. Don't why slow it down. Pick up the pace. Let's drop. Let's get close to show. Look, Jose looks like he's dragging. His punches are dragging right now.
He just switched southpaw and went back to work.
He missed with that right, got a little shot to the left, but nothing that seems to bother Caleb Plant.
And that's the thing. Uzcategui haven't hit Caleb with nothing substantial to keep him from coming forward.
You see that right eye again. That right side of the face of Caleb Plant.
His cognitive isn't doing anything right now in the fight. This is where he's got to start letting his hands go. In the infight, he chop him down little by little. He's doing nothing.
He's leaning in. That right didn't connect.
I think Jose is getting a little bit winded right now because he's not throwing as much. His power, you can tell he doesn't have any snap on his punches really, and Caleb is really doing what he wants to do. Caleb seems like the bigger man in there right now.
And a miss on the right, the left may have landed, but not much, and then a body shot from Jose. Backing up Caleb Plant. Let's listen in to the champ's corner.
Good work. Tienes que subirle, sí, doble gancho ahí, abajo.
The double hook, the double hook. We need that double hook and in the face.
¿Cómo se siente, mijo?
How are you feeling?
Seguro.
Are you feeling good?
Jala aire.
Let's get that second win.
Bien, mijo, seguro.
Are you sure? You sure you're feeling okay?
¿Estás bien?
Yes.
Seguro. Seguro.
Sure. Are you sure? Yes.
Agua.
Let's get a little water here.
Seguro, ya lo sientes que está cansando.
Now you know he's tiring a little bit.
Quedan 3 rounds.
3 rounds, this is where we got to work.
Hay que pisarle, quedan 3 rounds. Tenemos que trabajar.
3 rounds, and we really have to work it.
Completos, ¿eh?
Complete
todo,
3 rounds.
Sabe que vino. Vamos.
You know what you came for.
Hope he could hold on to his title defense. We have 4 rounds to go.
Yeah, I mean, look, punches like that, that's what's going to get him back in the fight. Yeah, he's got to land the power shots.
On the scorecard, unofficially, we have Plant winning every round. Remember, there was an early knockdown. There was a slip, and then a solid knockdown. Plant sending the champ to the canvas.
And I got Jose winning 1 round, but he's still dominating the fight. Plant is still dominating the fight. And what concerns me a little bit is Jose corner kept asking him, is he okay? Is he okay? And I didn't understand that. You know, you can't confuse him. You really got to go in there and motivate him to go out there and fight.
This is 9 round. Does Jose Uzcategui need a knockout to win this fight?
Yes.
And
I agree.
That's what he's banking on. Even if he wins.
Yeah, he's not going to win the decision at this
point.
point.
The title punches, you see the percentage, and that's probably the most important, but at least the aggressor Plant has still landed more.
But I hope Caleb Plant continues to fight the fight he's doing. Don't slow down, like, hoping not hoping to lose, hoping not to win, so to speak, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Keep fighting, try to close the show, try to take him out.
Well,
he's doing a hell of a job right now when he's throwing punches, letting his hands go. There you go, like that. Look at that.
Working inside is Caleb Plant.
He's putting on a clinic.
A left that lands again. The left has been working all night for him.
And it starts with the body. Look at how Jose is bent over now because he's attacking the body. He attacked the body early, and he kept going, and that's the result right now.
I mean, the champ is just leaning in. There's a left that landed to the head. Plant on Uzcategui.
Oh! The Caleb's over center. Challenge him, you know. Take punch him. Go hit him with a good shot. But he just got caught with 2 shots. And he got hurt. He got hurt.
Plant is somewhat
I don't think he's hurt. I think he's in there slipping the punches.
He's got to be careful.
He hit him with 1 big punch, but I don't think Jose had the power on there like he did in the first round.
That right jab landed from Jose.
And I'll tell you, Anthony, why this week is
now they're tired.
His legs straightened up. His legs straightened up.
He's slipping.
You two disagree?
Yes, he's slipping the punches. He didn't get hit with no punches after that.
Looked like the right landed.
He got hit.
Plant better defend himself. He's down.
He's even there. His legs ain't going nowhere. He better get on that bike. He better get on that bike.
Under 30 seconds, round 9. Scheduled for 12. What are they doing? Whispering?
I think I listen to him.
Inside leaning, punching, no body. Punches being thrown. There's a right to the back part of the head. Up Plant underneath it like Jose landed one. He misses it a lot. A little exchange here. Shoving Plant backward, and that's the end of round 9. 3 to go with Ray Mancini, Chris Myers, Anthony Durrell.
Beautiful inside work by him. I like the fighting by both guys. Boom, good shot here.
And that's when Plant took it on the chin, literally.
Yes, his leg went up.
Tell me what other punch he got hit with.
And the right from Plant.
Another right uppercut.
But mostly the left for Plant. And here,
he came back strong.
Jose answers to the head of the challenger.
Be smart with him in there. Use that
and
stick.
You see him tending to that cut that he's had from the early rounds with his trainer, Justin Hammer, looking on. There's the champion, who by looks looks like he's winning the fight.
Looks pretty fresh.
And it looks like maybe that was the best round that Jose Uzcategui has had in this fight, and he got it maybe just in time. Slightly ahead in round 9. Did he win that round? Let's take a look. Our unofficial trainer, Marcos Villegas, has the round going, the first round, to the champion.
Well, I agree with Andy. I gave him 1 round earlier myself.
Okay.
Right now, look, he's got to get on. He's got to box like you start early. Punch, move out. Give him angles. Don't stand there with him. Don't make it a dog fight. You know, that's what that. Oh,
the sweat fly.
That's what Uzcategui wants, to make it a dog fight. And he was controlled. Now,
Uzcategui look like he got his second win right now. He feel like he's stalking him now. Feel like he's coming with a little bit more snap on his punches than before.
He knows whatever he's hearing in his corner, he knows in his head that he's got to do more to win this fight.
But now he's starting to use the jab. The jab now, he's starting to use it. Here we are in the 10th round.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a shot.
Big right hand. Big right hand.
And the blood reopening the cut in the nose area of the challenger.
You know what he got to do to win the fight. He needs a knockout, and he's going for the knockout.
He's not following up. He hit him with that big shot. He didn't follow up right away.
But Plant hanging tough.
Plant looks a little winded right now also. Maybe a couple rounds he'll get his second win, but he looks a little winded. He don't have a couple rounds.
Yeah, visually, I don't know how much you could tell the body, the discoloration of some of the body shots landing on Plant, but his upper body, even the back, a redness has come in from some of the shots that have landed as the blood drips down his face. The champion is going to have to take charge of this, and he's doing it.
Little by little, but he's got to let his hands go more. He's got to pick up the pace, man. He's got to be a little more of a higher desperation mode.
He really got to punch. You got to keep punching nonstop. And hit him with something that's going to hurt him.
You just said, Anthony, he's got to let his hands go, man. Just keep throwing punches from all angles.
A minute to go in round 10 under that. Can Plant hang in there? He's ahead in this fight.
And Jose cannot let Plant tie him up like that. Push him off, push him back, and go to work.
How long is the referee going to let this go on before he says, let's fight? We know they're tired. Head-to-head, shoulder-to-shoulder, going glove to glove. A miss by Jose underneath an uppercut.
right there himself.
Body shot, left side of the body delivered by Jose Uzcategui.
And Caleb is still there, like he's pushing the fight to Jose. He's coming forward, he's pushing the fight, he's hitting with more punches.
His endurance paying off, his training. With 2 rounds to go, the challenger puts the glove around the champ. Caleb Plant, last couple of rounds. Jose Uzcategui, the aggressor. Last 2 rounds we're going to unofficially give to the champion.
That's the right hand right there.
Plant with an answer here. A direct shot with that left.
I mean, look, standing right here.
It's rolling. Smother him, okay? Because when you smother him like that, you can't hit you in space.
You can lose these last 2 rounds, man.
Okay? So get his keep this. You're controlling this. You're controlling this.
Uzcategui.
That's what I need you to do. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes. You in control. You in control.
As the champ looks on, you heard from the corner of the challenger. Now his trainer said he's a harsh critic with his fighter. And in 85 rounds of Caleb Plant as a professional, he said he's won 83 of them. He's a critic, and he's won more rounds tonight, unofficially, as we start round 11. These are the championship rounds, and Jose is the champion. He's won the last 2 unofficially and wants more. Does he have a knockout in him to secure his title and keep it?
I think, you know, look, you hit him with some hard shots there. But like you just said, he's got to pick up that pace and throw a lot more of them. He's too relaxed at this point. There's no urgency. I got to see urgency in him.
I see a little more urgency than he had in the previous rounds for sure. He's stalking him more, he's throwing a little bit more punches, and he's going after him.
But
He's not letting Caleb walk him down.
Anthony, he may have run out of time unless he gets that knockout that you both said he needs.
But that's the thing with a puncher. You got a puncher's chance in every round, even the last round, the last second, you got a puncher's chance.
The boxer, the puncher, and the boxer Caleb Plant, the advantage inside 2 minutes.
They get good body shots. I think he should do earlier.
That's a good move by Plant to get off the ropes, and now he turns the tables on Jose. Leaning in. Both fighters have exhausted their energy and now are slowing down. Nearing the minute-and-a-half mark of round 11.
Starting to get a little sloppy.
Yeah, a slow dance.
Get in there sooner.
Yeah. And, you know, Plant will take this all day for the next 5 minutes.
Yes.
And take that title. Oh, a couple of short jabs from the left, and Jose Uzcategui.
These are the championship rounds, and both of the fighters are showing champion mentality right now.
A big miss, kind of a lazy left.
His punches are dragging.
Yeah. There's not much behind that, and he's not connecting. And he needs to if he wants to keep the belt.
Like we've been saying, Ray, he looks sluggish from the first time he came out.
Yes, and Anthony, you're right. You know, he weighed in 2 pounds underweight. Why not go 168 right on the nose? He was 2 pounds underneath, which showed me either he's a little overtrained or dehydrated.
Wearing down. Both fighters, Caleb Plant, the challenger, with his undefeated 17-0 record. 28 wins for the champion, who has lived by the knockout, and he needs it here. 28-2, 23 knockouts for Jose Uzcategui, who is wearing down with 1 round to go.
Real quick, let's go.
We're going to round 12. The IBF World Super Middleweight title. Will Jose Uzcategui keep it, or will the challenger, Caleb Plant, take it away?
Last round. You got to come out with everything in this round. With everything. You got to come out with everything in this round. Don't let him hold you. I know he holds you, but you can't let him do that.
los agarrones.
He's been holding me.
Tírale con todo, sal con todo, por favor.
Come with everything. This round, you come with everything.
Want water? You want to be world champion? You want to be world champion? You give me one more good round, smart round. Don't give him. Be smart. Play it smart, Caleb. Play it smart, Caleb. You're going to be fucking IBF champion after one more round.
For Caleb Plant's corner, one more good round. You want to be world champion.
Definitely, Caleb really got to keep doing what he's been doing to be the world champion. He needs one round in the bank. If you get that one round, he'll be world champion.
And meanwhile, the champ from his corner, you need to give me everything this round or it's over.
Maybe should have been, from the beginning, they should have been him up earlier. Tell him that, man. He was like Anthony said, he's been sluggish from the jump. So now he's starting to pour it off, but it's too little, too late. Caleb Plant's in control.
Ray Mancini, Anthony Durrell, Chris Myers, and the champ needing a knockout or the title will slip from his hands. He's been knocked out twice in this fight. And our unofficial scorecard, the last three, the champ has come around. But still needing a knockout, as you heard from his corner. And he said, don't let him hold you. Don't let him hold you. What should he do? Shove him, break out of it?
That's what he's trying to do. I mean, he's trying to stall time by clutching and grabbing. He feels he's so far ahead. He feels he's want to fight one. But you want to close the show. In the judge's eye, you expect to see that you close the show.
Definitely, because it's always up to the judges, especially if it goes to decision, and you don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah, you don't want the judges being left with the final few rounds that went to the champ and forget all the work that you did earlier. Caleb Plant did a lot of work early. You heard from the referee, hey, watch the backhand.
That was unintended.
And the look from Caleb Plant, who's been excellent defensively throughout this fight, along with being the aggressor, at least in the early rounds, the aggressor.
Look, Caleb Plant's going to get his dream. If he can hold out for another minute and 20 seconds, he's going to get his dream. Here he kept saying, I'm going to listen for, and the new.
Last time I'm going to warn you, Caleb, no clinching.
I saw if he can last a minute 10.
That belt above his bed to come true.
The visualization, he put it there, the memory of his daughter that helped him in his training and his hard work, the loss of his daughter, his life. Saying that boxing is his life, it's everything. He has no plan B. He said he was a better fighter now than 6 months ago when the hand injury kept him from this bout against the champ. It may have worked out just right for Caleb Plant. Is there a knockout left in Jose Uzcategui? Inside 30 seconds.
He's got 20 seconds to become the world champion, what he dreamed of. And Jose got 20 seconds to knock him out.
And the crowd hollering for Jose to throw that one punch. And arms in the air as if he already has it. Caleb Plant, the challenger, in position to take away the IBF World Super Middleweight title. 12 full rounds. He's standing on the ropes. Was never really in the ropes. Caleb Plant trying to stay undefeated. And in his first chance as a title challenger, he wants the title. Does he have it? He dominated early. You're watching Premier Boxing Champions live on FS1 from Los Angeles. Extraordinary action tonight in the ring live here in Los Angeles. And there is the champ, Caleb Plant, the challenger, talking to him. Caleb with the cap on. And after dominating early, let's see how the judges scored it and go to our ring announcer, Ray Flores.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, we go to the scorecards. Judges Max DeLuca and Zachary Young see the contest 116-110, and Dr. Lou Moret scores the bout 115-111 for your winner by unanimous decision. And the new IBF Super Middleweight Champion of the world, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant.
Caleb. hold on to. You told us when you heard and the new, it was going to be overwhelming. Explain what you're feeling right now.
Man, I've worked my whole entire life for this, 17 years straight. I buried my daughter in the process of trying to get this belt. I promised her that I'd become a world champion and that I'd bring her this title. And that's exactly what I'm going to go back to Tennessee and do. Nashville, stand up!